N plus 2 Commerce, Chapter 7, Stock Exchange. In that, we are going to see about types of speculators, difference between stock exchange and commodity exchange, and the recent developments in the stock exchange. First, we will see about a speculation. Speculation is a type of trading a financial instrument involving high risk and high return. That is, the main motive of this speculation is to utilize the fluctuations in the price level and earn maximum return. The persons who are involving in the speculation activities of a stock exchange are called as speculators. Now we will see about different types of speculators. That is, they carry their names depending on their motive of trading in the stock exchange. They are named after animals as their behavior could be compared best with the behavior of animals. The first type of speculator is bull. He expects an increase in the price of securities in the future so that he could purchase the securities at lower prices, and in future he sells it at a higher prices. He is also called as a Dejiwala. He is called bull because just like a bull tends to throw his victim up in the air, the bull speculator stimulates the price to increase because he is called as an optimistic speculator. The second type is bear. He expects price to fall in the future so that he sells the securities at present with a view to purchase them at lower prices in the future. A bear usually pushes its victim down to the ground. Similarly, the bear speculator tends to force down the prices of securities, so he is called as a pessimistic speculator. He is called as Mandiwala. The next type of speculator is stag. He is a very cautious speculator and he buys the securities only when he knows those companies have to issue shares at a premium. At the time of issuing the shares at premium, the prices of shares goes up and he sells it and gets high return. So he is called as premium hunter. The next type of speculator is lame duck. That is, he is one type of bear speculator. When a bear speculator contracts to sell securities at a later date, on the appointed time is not able to get the securities as the holders are not willing to part with them. In such situations, finds it difficult to fulfill his commitment and struggling like a lame duck. Now we will see about the difference between a stock exchange and commodity exchange. The first point is meaning. A stock exchange is a regulated market for buying and selling of industrial and financial security. In commodity exchange, commodities are bought and sold. Examples: metals, agricultural products, livestock, and meat. The second point is function. The stock exchange provides easy marketability and the commodity exchange offers hedging or price insurance services. The third point is object. That is, a stock exchange object is facilitating capital formation and making best use of capital resources. The commodity exchange object is facilitating free flow of goods. The fourth point is participants. In stock exchanges, investors and speculators participating, but in commodity exchanges, producers, dealers, traders, and a body of speculators. The fifth point is period of dealings. That is, in stock exchanges, ready cash transactions are also involving and the dealings for account is for 15 days. And in case of commodity exchange, instant cash dealings and a settlement period is 2 or 3 months for future market dealings. Now we will see about the recent developments in the stock exchange. That is, due to liberalization processes, The structure of a stock market in India has undergone a vast change. Let us see one by one. The first one is National Stock Market System, that is NSMS. It was advocated by the high-powered group on the establishment of new stock exchanges headed by Sri M.J. Pervani, and at present it has the 5 following institutions, namely National Stock Exchange of India Limited NSE, Stock Holding Corporation of India Limited SHCIL, National Clearing and Depository System NCDS, Securities Trading Corporation of India STCI, National Securities Depository Limited NSDL. The first one is National Stock Exchange, that is NSE. It was incorporated in November 1992. It is a countrywide, screen-based, online and order-driven trading system. It uses satellite link to spread trading throughout the country, thereby connecting members scattered all over the India. Through the computer network, members orders for buying and selling of securities. The second one is Stock Holding Corporation of India Limited SHCIL. It was established in 1986, but its actual operations was started in the year 1988, and it is the first depository participant registered with SEBI and acts as an agent of the National Securities Depository. And it has its head office in Bombay, and its branch network covers Kolkata, Delhi, and Chennai. It is committed to speed up the trading, clearance, and settlement services for securities and monetary instruments. The third one is National Clearance and Depository System NCDS. This system was created mainly to overcome the problems of settlement and clearance of in the fourth one is Securities Trading Corporation of India STCI. It was set up in the year 1994. The main objective of establishing this corporation was to speed up the development of secondary market for government securities and bonds. Fifth one is National Securities Depository Limited NSDL. It was started on November 8, 1996 as the first depository in India. Commenced its activities on December 26, 1996, and the Bombay Stock Exchange BSE also extended this facility of trading in dematerialized securities from December 29, 1997. The main aim of this NSDL is paperless settlement of securities.